Hi, I'm Jerome O'Grady.
And I'm Brandon Badgett. And we are the founders of Shmeet. So why Shmeet? And what problem are we so passionate to be solving?
Mainstream social media has limited our way to see what's happening around us. Think about it for a second. When we share and receive content, we are isolated by who we follow, who follows us, and individual posts. Content viewed in this way is like looking at a jigsaw puzzle, one piece at a time. We see different posts at different times from different friends at different locations. Attempting to see the bigger picture is impossible. As a consequence, we miss out. To millennials, we know this as FOMO.
Shmeet is a college-based social app where content is based on people and places, rather than just the individual. Content forms from the compilation of user experiences, currently happening at bars downtown, house parties, campus tailgates, or student-created events.
Let's do a walkthrough.
Users sign up to Shmeet using Facebook or email. When users sign up through Facebook, they're automatically connected with any other Facebook friends who also use Shmeet. This avoids the hassle of signing up for a new app and having to find your friends all over again.
Shmeet lets you see what's happening at places. Places are either nightlife venues like bars and clubs or user-created shindigs. These are your house parties, pre-games, and student-created events.
The shindig section eliminates the need for messy group text and disorganized planning. Users can quickly see a feed of upcoming shindigs, details, and the countdown until they begin. Click the top right icon on your screen and create a shindig of your own. Make it private and invite friends, or choose to share it with the whole Shmeet community. Shindigs can also be posted to your Facebook or messaged to your phone's contacts, so you can get the word out like never before.
The Shmeet map brings it all together. It gives you a bird's eye view of your social landscape. Each venue and shindig is beautifully displayed by a custom pin. Shmeet notifies you when groups of your friends are going or checking to bars and parties. The map lets you see this in real time. Click the pin to see gender ratios and the list of who's going and who's checked in.
We use iOS region monitoring to allow check-in to occur automatically, even if the app is shut down with your phone in your pocket.
The coolest feature of Shmeet is to literally see what's happening at a place without even being there. When users check in, a pulsing camera unlocks on the map. This camera turns each place into its own Snapchat-style story. Capturing a picture or video is as fast and easy as Snapchat. Uploads are anonymous because we want users to provide an unfiltered view of their college social scene.
Don't feel like clicking on one particular place? No problem. The play button on the map plays all Shmeets happening in your local radius. Think of it as the Shmeet story for your college campus. Stories play from the most recent upload first, with each Shmeet tagged to a venue or shindig. So watch live as the night unfolds or see where you have to go to join the party.
I'm from East-Setauket, New York. I graduated in May of 2015, summa cum laude from the University at Albany with my BS in Finance. After graduation, I began working as an investment banker for Gordian Group, a firm that restructures and saves distressed and failing companies.
I'm from Garden City, New York. I also graduated in May of 2015, summa cum laude from the University at Albany with my BS in Finance. I work for CA Technologies, but I'm looking forward to moving on to bigger and better things. I was selected for CA's Analyst Rotation Program. It's a management-focused program that rotates analysts to give them exposure to all areas of the company.
Brandon and I first met freshman year at Albany under the circumstances that would eventually lead us to creating the idea for Shmeet. We were lost, walking around downtown Albany looking for a party that had already been broken up or didn't exist. This sequence repeated itself many times until junior year, sitting in our dorm room, we came up with the idea for Shmeet.
Every startup story has a theme. Our theme is perseverance. Shmeet began as a project with an Indian-based development firm that failed to create what we had envisioned. We lost almost 2 years and $15,000, which at the time was all the money that we had. Despite feeling defeated, we knew the potential of our idea. We started work at our jobs, created a budget, and invested another $30,000. This time we hired AppLab, a rock star boutique iOS development firm based in Croatia. AppLab helped bring our vision to life. Not only does our app work great, it's also one of the most beautiful apps you've ever seen. But then, tragedy struck.
2.5 months ago, on June 20th, I lost my mom to breast cancer. She was a positive force of goodness, courage, unrelenting optimism, and experiencing that type of loss and her physical absence has changed my perception of life. In the wake of so many emotions, being passionate and excited about creating something has given purpose during dark times. I got here by following my mother's example that you get out of life what you put into it. When I think of her life and the 7-year battle she fought against stage 4 cancer, I cannot think of a greater example of perseverance to be molded by.
Shmeet currently has 0 investors. Since inception, we have bootstrapped $50,000, which has covered development, server, marketing, and launch expenses.
Shmeet launches at select schools in Boston this fall. Our third co-founder, Brian Badgett, is head of launch. He is a student athlete at Boston University and captain of the varsity lacrosse team. Our preliminary analysis shows that $600,000 would fund our path to 1 million users and the initial rollout of our promoted places revenue model.
We've come a long way on our own, but having the opportunity to receive advice from experts on the show would be a huge advantage. We need guidance and constructive feedback on our nationwide campus launch plan, scaling operation, and business model.
Come on, be a part of the team that eliminates FOMO forever.
Planet of the Apps, let's Shmeet.